Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're able to catch this news for today, my name is Steph. I'll be your host. This is reDigg News for LabSeta Media R&D, where we go through the site Digg for today mostly, pull up highlight articles and dig a little deeper in and see what's going on. So we'll jump right into it with our first story, which is Master Blaster. Now, maybe many of you are into old photography, 35 millimeter stuff, or other ideas around finding old film and saving it. So we have a couple stories involving this, and this is our first one, Master Blaster. Let's jump into lights here. Again, here, our site Digg, first so we get it off of. We're going to focus in. There's an article. Let me skim up to the top here for you to get. This is from the site Petapixel. Really well written article here, written by Phil Mystery. For photographers, 3,200 undeveloped film rolls hold history of rock and roll. Strongly recommending the read and checking it further. A place that's highlighted on here, if you have something digging a little deeper that you would like to rescue in film, there is a site, filmrescue.com. Seems to be a really respected group that handles this stuff in a sensitive way and really into it. So just wanted to highlight that there. And the last point was, give me a sec to scroll to the bottom of this. We're going to see that there is a and I highlight the article because it is really a great read, but I want you to read it yourself. So the GoFundMe crowdfunding campaign that they're doing is also something we want to dig real quickly and check out. At the time of writing the article, this is kind of props to this group here, getting this stuff done, raised over 40,000, and now it's at over 43,000. So 3,000 rolls of film and a lifetime of stories. So just really cool. It's on GoFundMe now. If you're able to check it out, that would be great. Pretty excited to see some of these wild pictures from this area and the bands that he got to take pictures of. The Led Zeppelin, this sort of era of music. So yeah, worth a check out, and good luck more to the Master Blaster and Charles Daniels. So next, we want to look into this concept. We call it NudgeHR4980. So we're going to kind of mash together a couple different concepts and points to see if we bring together what, and I am hoping all this stuff is, for some reason I'm having a, anyway, so let's jump over to here. We're going to keep going. Here we have, just so everyone knows, this is like my third or fourth time trying to do this today. For some reason it is acting different. I'm seeing if this is just going to go through. So I'm trying to remember what I already said before and say it again. This is the idea of nudging and in the idea of behavioral science. So definitely something to look into. This article here, really well written, undark, by, I hope I say this right, Bryony Lau. And it just gets into the details about behavioral, the science of behavior, and different things. So we'll take a quick look at that behavioral insights team. And this is a site, bi.team. Who they work with, they work with a lot of people like this. I had to see. You can see here, looking at, I'm going backwards here, some of the different places that that are working together, doing this sort of thing. At the very end, um, what is interesting to me that was the tie-in, and all these things go together. Uh, Nudging works if people are already inclined to do the things they're being reminded to do, she points out, which is why tactics that worked earlier in the campaign no longer did. Governments and business were increasingly dealing with holdouts who couldn't be nudged or offered incentives. Instead, caught on with major companies like United Airlines requiring employees to get to come to work. Okay, so now we saw that, and then we see that there is a people's convoy. Of course, this is kind of saying it in a this guy wouldn't. I don't know about what this is perspective this is bringing it from, but I do know that this convoy is like actually attempting to focus on something specific, and that's what we'll play this little video here because this is a guy from the airlines who's more explaining a couple of things.
And this is like passengers. What they've done to airline.
Hold on, let me fix this for you.
To do passengers. Correct. There's a bill before the House right now. It's called HR Bill 4980. Proposes that if you're unvaccinated, they're going to lock you down. You're a vaccine passport system.
Yeah.
Where you can either arrive or depart a U.S. airport.
Yeah.
And that's not commercial air travel. That's any airplane, any U.S. airport.
Right.
That's what they want to do to you. They want to lock you down.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that, and let's look this up. Are they serious? What are they talking about? This is the site, so we're digging deeper on this whole thing we came through. Dig here, HR4980. Okay, and you can read here what it's about, and then all the things about it. So this is off of govtrack.us. Alright, what do you think of it? Where are you at? So whatever you think about these people getting together, whatever they're doing, it is something specific that they're looking to get done. So and I felt like it's reasonable to go ahead and do some actual digging on what it is they're there for. Also, there's also the Emergencies Act that they're looking to have repealed as well. So those are specific things and worthy of people discussing and pulling together to see where they're at on all that. So that's what I thought was nice about that. We're gonna close out with Save Video Game History. Pretty interesting reality here. A lot of us at this point have grown up on video games. Verge put out a great article, Ash Parrish, Inside the Fight to Save Video Game History. A lot of it almost felt like getting back into Napster era and understanding that like just stuff still gets lost and things, and did want to highlight these two places quickly. Video Game History Foundation sounded pretty cool. GameHistory.org is their site. They are working on sharing and teaching about these things. Definitely seems pretty fun. Wanted to highlight them. And then also, this is another one, the Museum of Art and Digital Entertainment. They're called MADE. They're out of Oakland. They did just have to move not that long ago. There's an interesting kind of documentary. They're also doing a fundraiser and donation right now. So I thought it was worthwhile. With your help, we'll be back soon. Due to COVID, we closed down our physical location. They're still working on doing things. So, thought it was worthwhile to give them a bit of a boost as well and a highlight of digging deeper. That's all we have for today. I really hope that there was some little elements in here that spurred a thought or a generative idea towards creativity in your life, or some connection to some alternative community you haven't heard about. And really, I hope you have a great day.